Welcome to AffairsCloud. My name is Vikas Rana. We are one-stop solution for current affairs. You can find Crack Current Affairs course on our application exclusively for current affairs, where you will get daily, weekly, monthly content on regular basis. Use the code Vikas10 and get 10% additional discount while purchasing the course. Also, students, follow us on Telegram and Instagram. The link for the same are mentioned in our description. This video has both English and Hindi. The first part is English and second part is Hindi. Timestamps are mentioned in the description below.
Hello students, how are you all? I hope you are all good. So students, in this video we are discussing important current affairs. This is the second part for the topic banking and finance for the June month. Session will be quite interesting and important, students. Stay tuned with us till the end. Let's start. Which Indian public sector undertaking under the Ministry of Power raised an unsecured $750 million through an external commercial borrowing syndicated loan facility in June to fund capacity expansion and renewable energy project. So this is an unsecured loan. It is NTPC Limited, and NTPC Limited only launches buses powered by green hydrogen in Ladakh. Right? Next. And here out of this $750 million, $500 million are given by Bank of Baroda and rest $250 million are given by HDFC Bank. Next. RBI allowed separate training of the registered interest and principal of securities in state government securities. What is the minimum outstanding amount required for fixed coupon bonds issued by the state government or union territory to qualify for stripes? It is 1000 crore rupees minimum outstanding requirement. Next, and these stripes, these are the securities that represent either the principal or each interest payment of a bond, allowing them to be traded separately in the market. Next, Motilal Oswal Alternates 5th Private Equity Fund India Business Excellence Fund 5 got how much amount from IFC with an aim to raise $750 million. So they have got $60 million. Next, name the insurance company that launched the first of the kind state-wise health insurance policy to offer customized health insurance tailored to the specific healthcare needs, treatment cost and medical infrastructure of 25 Indian states and 5 union territories in the month of June. So, name the health insurance company. It is Bajaj Allianz General Insurance Company Limited. Next, RBI introduced the Project Finance Directions 2025 in June 2025 for banks, NBFCs, cooperative banks and other regulated entities, which will come into effect from when? So, it will be coming into effect from 1st of October 2025. And these directions set to come into effect from 1st of October 2025. They are aimed at enhancing the flow of credit to project finance while ensuring financial prudence and a uniform regulatory framework across lending institutions. Next, identify the AI-powered lending platform implemented by First Abu Dhabi Bank in June to enhance the credit and debt management operations developed by ID, that is your intellectual design arena, through the Intellect Global Consumer Banking Unit. So identify that AI platform. It is emag.ai lending platform. The debt management solution aims to provide the operational efficiency and enhance the customer experience by automating the credit process. Next, in the 210th board meeting of the SEBI held in June, the board approved the compliance relaxations for foreign portfolio investors investing exclusively in Indian government securities to simplify the onboarding process. Right? And this decision, it is expected to reduce the paperwork and improve the ease of doing business for the investors.
Next, in June, RBI revised the regulatory lending norms for small finance banks, reducing the mandated allocations to the priority sector by 15%. Question asked is from when the revised guidelines are set into effect from. So the revised guidelines will be coming into effect from 1st of April 2025. Next, in June, RBI has imposed a monetary penalty of 29.6 lakh rupees on whom? It was on the Fino Payment Bank Limited under the section 47A1C of the Banking Regulation Act of 1949. This is for the non-compliance with the specific provisions of the licensing of payment bank guidelines. Next, in June, the Department of Financial Services under the Ministry of Finance held a meeting on scaling up Reserve Bank of India's latest digital infrastructure, Unified Lending Interface. Question asked here is mention the organization that has developed this ULI, Unified Lending Interface. It was developed by whom? It was developed by Reserve Bank Innovation Hub. This ULI, this is a DPI, that is your digital public infrastructure for the credit market, developed by Reserve Bank Innovation Hub and co-conceptualized by RBI. Next, in June, Dash announced that it had listed India's first environmental social governance bonds on the National Stock Exchange. So in June, it is L&T. They have announced that they have listed the first ESG bonds. And here the company has raised 500 crore rupees through non-convertible debentures at a coupon rate of 6.35%. Next, how much loan amount was approved by the World Bank Board of Executive Directors for Karnataka Water Security and Resilience Program, that is aimed at enhancing water security and resilience for over 4 million residents in Bengaluru. It is $426 million. Next, name the airport for which Adani Airport Holdings Limited has raised $1 billion through a project finance structure, marking India's first investment grade rated private bond issuance in the airport infrastructure sector. So name the airport. It is Mumbai International Airport Limited. Then next is identify the segment for which Razorpay X, the business banking arm of Razorpay, announced the rollout of Razorpay X corporate cards in partnership with Mastercard Incorporation, RBL Bank and Yes Bank. It is identify the segment. So this Razorpay, they have launched these cards for startups, right? And this launch, it addresses almost $530 billion credit gap in India, where 95% of the startups struggle to access institutional credit. Next, in collaboration with the Society of Innovation and Entrepreneurship, that is SIGN, and which institute along with them did HDFC Life Insurance Company Limited launch HDFC Life Insureka, that is an innovation challenge for startups to foster sustainable and industry-wide innovation. It is IIT Bombay. Correct? Take a note of this. Next, according to the June 2025 bulletin report released by RBI, in which India emerged as the top destination in the global south for greenfield investment, what is the total that India received in greenfield investment in digital economy sectors between 2020 to 2024? It is $114 billion. And the report stated that this $114 billion in greenfield investment in digital economy sector is between 2020 to 2024, and it is the highest among all the countries in the global south. That highlights India's growing role in the global digital economy. Next, Equitas Small Finance Bank, they have entered into a bancassurance partnership with LDV's Life Insurance Company Limited to offer life insurance solutions to the bank's customer. Next, RBI has announced the extension of the trading hours for the interbank call money market by 2 hours starting from 1st of July 2025. Next, identify the type of plan BOB Flexi Systematic Deposit Plan launched by Bank of Baroda in June that allows the customers to increase their monthly contribution. It is recurring deposit, right? And this plan is designed to offer flexibility along with assured returns with an aim to support goal-based savings such as education, travel and for emergencies. Next, mention the name of the bank with which PhonePe Limited partnered to launch co-branded credit card on the RuPay network. It is HDFC Bank. Next, according to the data released on India's balance of payments for fourth quarter from January to March 2025 by RBI, India's current account balance posted a surplus of how much amount in the fourth quarter of FY25? So it was a surplus of $13.5 billion. Next, identify the company that received a certificate of authorization, a final authorization from RBI to operate as a licensed online payment aggregator under Payments and Settlement Act of 2007. It is InstiFi, right? And the approval position of InstiFi as the only company based in the Goa to hold the authorization, marking a significant step towards or forward the Goa's digital economy. So this will be enhancing the digital economy of Goa. Next, RBI imposed a monetary penalty on 4 cooperative banks for breaching various provisions under the Banking Regulation Act of 1949. Which of the following is not in the list of these 4 cooperatives bank? It is Mysore Cooperative Bank Limited, right? And rest all are listed in this list. So that's all for the day, students. Now let's move to the revision part that will be quite beneficial for your learning. The 21st Steering Committee meeting of the Project Elephant, chaired by the Union Minister of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, Bhupendra Yadav, was held in 2025. Was held in where? It was held in Dehradun, Uttarakhand. Right? This is the location, students, for the 21st Steering Committee meeting of the Project Elephant. And this meeting reviewed the progress of the key initiatives under the Project Elephant and worked on the way forward for the elephant conservations in India. Next, UP Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath and Union Minister of State for Science and Technology Dr. Jitendra Singh has laid the foundation stone for India's first green data center at Sahibabad, Ghaziabad for 1000 crore rupees. This new facility is being developed in collaboration between which of the following 2 organizations? It is Central Electronics Limited and ESDS Software Solutions Limited. Here, this India's first green data center is at Sahibabad, Ghaziabad, that is in UP, and the investment here will be of 1000 crore rupees. Next, mark the correct statement regarding the recent report titled Management Effectiveness Evaluation unveiled by Union Minister of Environment, Forest and Climate Change Bhupendra Yadav. If we look at the options, option A and B are right, C is wrong. C is saying that Ladakh secured the highest rank among the union territories with a score of 85.16. So is it correct? No, it is not Ladakh, it is Chandigarh that has secured the top position among the union territories with a score of 85.16%. Next, in June, 6-year-old Tejbir Singh set a world record by becoming the youngest to climb Mount Elbrus, the highest peak of the European continent. Right? He set a new world record by surpassing the previous record that was held by Vaga Kushagra from Maharashtra. And he is just 6 years and 9 months. And he became the youngest ever in the world to climb the Mount Elbrus. Next, mention the organization that recently signed a memorandum of understanding with the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports to upgrade the My Bharat platform to My Bharat 2.0. Right? Which is that organization? It is Digital India Corporation. This upgrade, it will aim to enhance user experience, better accessibility, better technological features that will support the Government of India's vision to transform the India's demographic advantage into a development dividend. And this My Bharat platform, it was launched on 31st of October 2023. Next, mark the correct statement regarding the approvals of the Union Cabinet chaired by Prime Minister Narendra Modi of India on 1st of July. If we look at the options, option A is right, B is right, C is wrong. C is saying that the cabinet approved the Research Development and Innovation Scheme with 5 lakh crore rupees fund to strengthen India's research and innovation ecosystem. So, Union Cabinet has approved the Research Development and Innovation Scheme, that is RDI scheme, with a corpus of 1 lakh crore rupees, not 5 lakh crore rupees, right? So, it is 1 lakh crore rupees, not 5 lakh crore rupees. No, option C is also right. Next, which of the following organizations released the report in July titled ZET Adoption in India and its Impact on Emission and Energy to promote faster adoption of zero emission trucking and support India's net zero goals? If we look at the option, which is that organization, it is Office of the Principal Scientific Advisor to the Government of India. and this adoption of this zero emission trucking is basically a very good step in reducing the greenhouse gas emissions. Next, where was the first Association of Southeast Asian Nations India Cruise 2025 dialogue held, which was inaugurated by Union Minister Sarbandana Sonowal. So this event was held in Chennai, Tamil Nadu. This was a 2-day forum that brought together more than 30 delegates from all the 10 Asian countries such as Brunei, Cambodia, Indonesia, Laos, People Democratic Republic, Malaysia, Myanmar, Singapore, Thailand, Vietnam, Timor-Leste, and many more. Right? Next is Union Minister for Jal Shakti Chandrakant Raghunath Patil inaugurated the Sea Flood. This is a web portal. This is a web-based flood forecasting system in Delhi, and this Sea Flood was jointly developed by whom? It was developed by Center for the Development of Advanced Computing and Central Water Commission. Next is, what is the new name of the National Institute of Public Cooperation and Child Development as officially renamed by the Ministry of Women, Child and Development? So what is the new name here? The new name here is Savitribai Phule National Institute of Women and Child Development, and this renaming it honors Savitribai Phule, who was a 19th century educationist and a social reformer. Next, mark the correct statement regarding the recent report titled Chemical Industry Powering India's Participation in Global Value Chains by Niti Aayog. If we look at the options, we have to find the correct statement. Option A is right and B is right. C is wrong. C is India's chemical industry currently contributes around 10% to the country's GDP. This is wrong. So if we see here, the chemical industry in India, it contributes around 7% to the country's GDP, not 10%. Next, in July, where was India's first equine disease-free compartment officially recognized by World Organization for Animal Health established? Right? This equine, basically it is a family of horses only, mares, right? And these equines, these are the mammals that belong to their family. And almost 60 extinct species has been found so far from the fossils, and we want to conserve them. So this India's first equine disease-free compartment was officially recognized by the World Organization for Animal Health, where it was in Meerut, UP. It was where in Meerut, UP. Next, which Indian ministry rejoined the Unicode Consortium as the supporting member, gaining voting rights alongside the United States of America? It is Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology. The supporting membership, it requires an annual fee of 20,000 US dollar, that is approximately 17 lakh rupees. And it grants India a half vote in the Unicode Technical Committee, which meets both in the USA and online. Next, mark the correct statement regarding the initiatives that are launched during the International Conference on Sustainable and Responsible Mining through Best Mine Closure Practices that was held in Hyderabad, Telangana. If we look at the options, all these three options are rightly mentioned. Then next, Union Minister for Cooperation Amit Shah has inaugurated multiple development projects that include Jairaj Sports and Convention Center, that is located where? This is located in Pune, Maharashtra. Right? Next is the Karnataka cabinet has approved renaming of Bengaluru City University, after which former Prime Minister of India. So this university will be renamed after the former Prime Minister of India, that is Manmohan Singh, right? Dr. Manmohan Singh. And Dr. Manmohan Singh served as the 13th Prime Minister of India for 2 terms, that is for 10 years, that is from 2004 to 2014. Next, as per the 19th Global Peace Index released by the Institute for Economics and Peace, which of the following countries is not ranked among the top 5 most peaceful countries? It is Denmark, right? If we talk about the index here, first thing, let's talk about India. India stands at 115th position, and it is Sydney, Australia based IEP, that is Institute for Economics and Peace, that is a global think tank. They have released the 19th Global Peace Index, and India was ranked here 115th. Here Iceland, they have secured the first position, right? And then Ireland is on the second position, New Zealand on the third position, and our country India in the 115th position. Next, under the leadership of which country was the 22nd Defense Ministers meeting of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization held from 25th to 26th of June? So it is China, right? This 22nd Defense Ministers meeting of SCO took place in China. This was under the theme upholding the Shanghai spirit, SCO on the move.
प्रधानमंत्री सुरक्षित Maitreya Abhiyan flagship initiative of the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare of the Government of India marked the 9th anniversary. Which of the following national health initiative is not integrated with this particular scheme? Among the following, the Ayushman Bharat Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana is not incorporated with this. Next, identify the campaign launched by the Ministry of Tribal Affairs in June to promote inclusive development and saturation of benefits in tribal regions. So, identify the campaign launched by the Ministry of Tribal Affairs. It is Dharti Abba Jan Bhagidari Abhiyan. The campaign rolled out from 15th of June to 30th of June, spanning over 549 tribal dominated districts. And this campaign is the flagship scheme under the Janjatiya Gaurav Varsha, the campaign that celebrates the cultural heritage of tribal communities while ensuring doorstep delivery of key entitlements. Next, Ministry of Personal Public Grievances and Pensions issued an office memorandum on providing old pension scheme benefits to the central government employees that are subscribed under the UPS, that is Unified Pension Scheme, that has been launched recently. What is the minimum monthly pension amount under the old pension scheme for central government employees with at least 10 years of service? It is 10,000 rupees. Next is name the scheme under which the Ministry of Heavy Industries launched an online application portal on 24th of June to encourage global electric vehicle markers. So name the scheme. Which is that scheme? It is scheme to promote manufacturing of electric passenger cars in India. And this scheme aims to strengthen Make in India and Atmanirbhar Bharat initiative and contribute to India's commitment of achieving net zero carbon emissions by 2070. Next, Government of India has approved the establishment of 417 crore electronic manufacturing cluster under the modified EMC 2.0 scheme in Dash to drive manufacturing and innovation. So what is the location where this electronics manufacturing cluster is being established? It is in UP, right? And this newly approved EMC project will be developed by the Yamuna Expressway Industrial Development Authority, and the proposed cluster will span across 200 acres of the area, and it will attract investment of 2500 crore rupees. Next, pick out the correct statement regarding the Atal Mission for Rejuvenation and Urban Transformation, that is Amrit. If we look at the options, we have to find the correct statement. So here B and C is right, A is wrong. A is saying Amrit Mission launched on 25th of June 2015 by PM Modi under the Ministry of Rural Development. Is it so? Is the ministry right here? So this scheme was launched on 25th of June in 2015 by PM Modi, not by the Ministry of Rural Development but the Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs. Next, name the campaign launched by the Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs on 26th of June under Swachh Bharat Mission Urban 2.0 to address the monsoon-related health risk in urban areas. So, what is the scheme? That is Safai Apnao Bimari Bhagnao initiative. This campaign is being implemented in collaboration with various key central ministries and departments, right? And here the focus will be on tackling health risks that are associated with the clogged drains, stagnant water, garbage hotspots, and many more. Next is mark the correct statement regarding the recent visit of PM Modi to Madhya Pradesh in May 2025. If we look at the options, all these three options are rightly mentioned. Next, you have to again find the correct statement regarding PM Narendra Modi's visit to Sikkim, West Bengal, Bihar, and UP. If we look at the options, you have to find the correct statement here. Here, all these three options rightly mentioned. During the 50th anniversary of Sikkim's statehood event, PM Modi addressed a 50 rupees commemorative coin and a postage stamp. Then he laid the foundation stone for the city gas distribution project in Alipurdur and Cooch Behar of West Bengal, and PM Modi inaugurated new terminal at Patna's Jai Prakash Narayan International Airport during his visit to Bihar. Then next is during a 3-day visit of President of Prague, that is Santiago Pena Palacicosto, to India in June, Union Minister of External Affairs Dr. S. Shankar and Ruben Ramirez, the Foreign Minister of Prague, they have signed an MOU to establish what? So the Foreign Minister of both India and Prague, they signed an MOU to establish a joint commission mechanism, right? This will boost the ties across political, economic and cultural spheres. Next, again correct statement regarding the recent visit of President of Asian Development Bank Masato Kanda's visit to India from 28th to 31st of May. If we look at the option here, Masato Kanda announced a funding of $10 billion over the next 5 years for the development of urban infrastructure across India, including metro network expansion and regional rapid transit system. Absolutely right. Second, the Tripura state government will receive $85.4 million loan from ADB to implement major green infrastructure upgrade, focusing on EV, solar energy and modern infrastructure. That's also right. C, Renew Energy Global PLC, that is Renew Company, they hosted ADB President Masato Kanda and its board chairperson Suman Sinha to discuss the ongoing partnership under $5.3 billion framework agreement. That's also right. So all these three options are rightly mentioned. Next, again correct statement regarding the recent visit of Prime Minister Narendra Modi to Jammu and Kashmir on 6th of June. If we look at the options here, option A and C is right, B is wrong. B is saying PM Modi inaugurated India's first cable-stayed rail bridge, Bogibeel Bridge, to serve the nation in the challenging terrain. Is it correct? So during his visit, he inaugurated the Chenab Bridge, right? He inaugurated the Anji Khat Bridge, that is Anji Khat Bridge. That is India's first cable-stayed rail bridge, correct? And this will serve the nation in a challenging terrain. Now option B is also right. Next, name the agreement for which India and Kyrgyzstan has signed and exchanged the instrument of ratification during the 4th India Central Asian Dialogue that was held in Delhi in June 2025. It is Bilateral Investment Treaty. Next, correct statement regarding PM Narendra Modi's visit to Cyprus, Canada and Croatia. If we look at the options here, you have to find the right option. Pick out the correct statement. So here you can see option A is right, that is PM Modi was honored with the Grand Cross of the Order of the Macaronis III, right? This is important, students, so take a note of it. Second, and this is the highest civilian award of Cyprus. Then second is India, Cyprus, Greece. They have launched India, Greece, Cyprus Business and Investment Council to promote the trilateral cooperation between these three countries. This is also right. And third option is also rightly mentioned. Next, President of India Draupadi Murmu ma'am visited Uttarakhand from 19 to 21st of June. Pick out the correct statement here. If we look at the options, which is the right option here. So, President inaugurated 200-seat amphitheatre and laid the foundation stone for new staff quarters, tables and barracks at Rashtrapati Niketan. Right. Second, she laid the foundation stone for Rashtrapati Udyan, a 132-acre sustainable public green at Rashtrapati Niketan. That's also right. C, she also released a postal stamp to mark 125 years of Raj Bhavan Nainital and unveiled a coffee table book during the event in Dehradun, Uttarakhand. This is also right. So all the three options A, B, C are rightly mentioned.